what up, y'all? Let me raise my seat a little bit. So it is, shit, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I'm just sitting down getting ready to film, and I figured I would pop on. I don't want all these vlogs to be the same, but speaking of all vlogs being the same, this is pretty much what I do. Thanks to COVID, I mean, I don't really go anywhere. So I'm getting ready to film. I did some filming yesterday, shockingly. I filmed 2 videos. I did a chocolate kinks and curls video, and then I did a combo with the Curl Junkie and Melanin. I shared this with you guys in my top wash and go combos video. So I had to let Ellie go do her thing, because every time I sit down and do anything, she starts fussing. I'm gonna try out this Hydrazine gel creme from Lancome. This is one of the things they sent me. I just did my skincare, my usual skincare routine. I have a morning skincare routine up. I'm getting a lot of questions about my skincare routine, but whenever I post skincare, nobody seems super interested. So I will say the SPF that I got from Lancome, really nice, working really well for my skin. I'm shocked that my skin likes it. Because for such a pricey brand, the ingredients are kind of whack. I don't like the smell of their products either, but my skin has been liking it. Like, I've already been breaking out, so I can't blame those products because I just started using them. It's definitely hormones. I got a really bad breakout after I got over being sick, and then literally not too long after that, the whole medication thing happened, and then my face really started breaking out. This has a really nice texture. It feels really good. I just question whether there's alcohol in this. I'm trying to decide what look I'm gonna do. I think I want to play with my Naked Honey palette today because it's so pretty. I don't use it enough. I do use it, but I don't use it as much as some of my other things. I'm letting this dry down for a little bit. So I figured I would use that today. I need to deep clean my face brushes. I try to deep clean my face brushes every week because I do use them often. My eye brushes, I sanitize with alcohol, and then I'll do a deep clean on those like every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'll just do it every week with the brushes just because it's right there. So part of the reason I got on camera today is because I wanted to try some new things with you guys, and I figured why not. I wanted to hop on and share some makeup things with you guys. I did tell you guys that I was going to get the Pat McGrath foundation for Black Friday, and I did get it. I can't believe I spent this much money on a foundation. I mean, I got 30% off of my stuff. So I got this. I got one of her glosses, which is absolutely stunning. I'm basically giving you like a pre-Black Friday haul because this is supposed to be in the haul, but I can't contain my excitement. So if you're watching the vlogs, you're kind of getting an extra sneak peek. But this gloss is so beautiful, and I will say, y'all, the texture, look at that. Stunning, right? They smell really good too. They smell like creme brulee. I don't think I'm going to use this today just because I don't think this really goes with the vibe of this. But I did want to share that. So I'm going to try out this foundation and see how I like it. I got it in the shade Medium Deep 22, which is supposed to be an exact match for my Naked Skin, my Stay Naked Weightless Foundation in the shade 60WR. So these are supposed to be comparable to each other. I tend to stay away from red foundations because my undertone really isn't red, but I feel like the red kind of color corrects, and that's why it works for my skin. So I went with this because so far this has been one of my favorite foundation shades. I also got this really cool contour book from Influencer. If you do any type of social media, you definitely should do Influencer. Like, they basically, the more reviews you do and the more surveys you take, you get Vox boxes and you basically get them to review. So I got this really cool one for Thanksgiving. They were like, hey, we're just gonna send you this box. And I was like, well, shit, cool. And it's the Kevin Aquan contour book. And it's their volume 3. And this is supposed to, I really feel like this is more so geared towards makeup artists because it has a shade in here for light, medium, and deep skin tones. There's also a blush and 2 highlighters. So I figured, why not use it today? I really like this blush shade. I feel like this mix, like using these ends, is going to be really pretty. I like the contour shade. I don't really contour, but I'll try it out today. They also sent me the Kevin Aquan mascara. It's the volume mascara. I get some really cool stuff from Influencer a lot, and a lot of the makeup products that I am really into are thanks to Influencer. This mascara is so pretty. So this is the Kevin Aquan volume mascara. And I'm going to use this today too. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Oh, whoa. Look at how thin that is. Oh, I bet that would be good for the bottom lashes. This is really like high quality. Like, it's metal packaging and everything. Okay, I mean, it should be because Kevin Aquan is not cheap. In this, they also sent me this Mizani 25 Miracle Milk 25 Benefit Leave-In. I haven't used Mizani in years. Do you guys use Mizani? I'll try it out and see how it goes. Then they also sent me this Paco Rabanne Invictus perfume. Well, it's a cologne. So I'm going to give this to my brother. It does smell really good, though. I'm going to give it to my brother for him to try out, even though he doesn't really wear fragrance. I also got another box from Influencer. They sent me like 3 boxes in a row. And I'm kind of curious to see if y'all want a video on this, because I'm going to try them out anyway. But it's this new Pantene Gold Series stuff. I have a really old video on this channel with the first round of Gold Series stuff. I remember when that came out and I was so excited. I like happened upon it at Target. I just got everything, but I didn't really like the products, but these are different. It's their hair repair collection. The packaging is stunning. So they sent me a co-wash. Their reconstructing mask. Their anti-breakage combing cream. And their hair repair overnight repair melting serum, which this is like a true serum. Like, it's not like an oil serum. It's like a liquidy type serum kind of situation. I kind of feel like this would be really cool to do like either a cream wash and go, or using that combing cream underneath like a lightweight gel and then going back in with this once my hair is kind of done and doing my braid out on dirty hair. Would y'all want to see a video on it? Because like I said, I'm going to use the products anyway. If you don't want a video on it, like if you could care less about Pantene Gold Series, then that's cool. It won't hurt my feelings. But if you do want a video on it, I might as well just film it while I'm there, right? Is that better? I don't know. I'm just trying whatever at this point. So let's go ahead. Kind of sweaty. It's a little warm in here today, but it's really cold outside, so the heat is just going strong, I guess. But I'm just gonna use my all-nighter face primer. This stuff is bomb. No one really talks about it, but it's really, really nice. I think I'm going to just set my T-zone with a little bit of powder, just because I know that this Pat McGrath foundation is very thin and lightweight. I probably should have done this after I added my concealer, but whatever. Y'all, I need to get some new brow pencils. I think this is my last one. I like to use the ColourPop Precision Brow, but they have not restocked this in months. They have not restocked this since COVID. And it's the only brow pencil I use. And I'm kind of freaking out because I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, it's done. Like, this is it. I don't think I have another backup. So we're just gonna have to wing it. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to pull out an eyeshadow to finish this look. So this is a very thin foundation. And so far I do like the color. It's almost dead on to my Urban Decay. I'm just gonna go in like that. Initially, I had wanted this because, like, I had been pretty breakout free. And this is definitely, like, a lighter coverage foundation. And so I wanted something that wasn't going to be so, you know, full coverage beat and harsh. Wanted something that was going to be a little bit lighter on the skin. And then by the time I was able to get the foundation, what happens? And this is a Real Techniques brush. It's, I don't know the name of it. The number on it is 001. I got it at Ulta. Actually, I got this last year in the holiday vlog that we did. That was when I picked this up. So I like it. It looks good. I mean, it should for the price. I know a lot of people were bothered that she did like a more lightweight foundation, and I can actually go in with one more pump of this. I mean, look at how this is really beautiful. But I feel like for Pat McGrath it makes sense because I mean she works on runways, you know, like, so when it comes to makeup like that, like, she's kind of known for her flawless skin and dramatic eyes. So I feel like the way that she did this makes perfect sense. I don't know, it just looks kind of lived in. Is that an applicable phrase for makeup? Lived in? But I feel like you guys know what I mean. Like, even when I don't be making no sense, y'all be like, Brie, we know what you mean. to decide how dark I want to go. If I want to go with this or if I want to just go in with this. I'm just going to go in with the dark one. The black of the berry, the sweet the juice. I'm gonna do my iconic lights. These are the ones I just hauled. They're really pretty. They're not too much. But I have that done. Let's try out this Kevin Kwan palette. So I don't know if I'm gonna contour today. I think I'm just gonna bronze with my Sephora palette. I'm just gonna use the same brush and go into this Kevin Kwan. I'm going to use from the middle to the end though. I'm not going to use the lighter side. And just tap that in. That is very pretty. It's only like, I feel like if you're deeper than me though, it's probably not going to be the best for you. But I didn't buy it, so. Very pretty, very subtle, like I don't like my blush to be too crazy. I really like it to melt into my bronzer and just look like skin. And then I think I'm going to take this Flash highlight. Let's see. Oh no, she seemed a little powdery. A little powdery. Kevin Kwan, what we doing? And then there's a beam, which is that. I don't know if I'm crazy about either one. Let's see. Yeah, these are very powdery highlights, but I wanted to try them. Why does that look icy? Okay, let's try it. Let's put beam on top. Okay, that is pretty, but Flash you would think would be warmer, but it's a little icy. Okay. I'm so far, like, I'm not super duper impressed considering that this is like a prestige brand. I'm going to use the deep sculpting shade just to define right here. I don't really do like a nose contour. I'll just take my bronzer or a deep powder and add it right in here. It is doing what I need it to do. I actually really like this for this step. Cake Shake gloss from Fenty. Also, are you guys hyped for the Fenty cream gloss bombs? I'm getting all of them. Every shade. I have so much lip gloss in my collection right now. I don't need any more, but am I going to buy all of them? Absolutely. For the makeup, so Pat McGrath foundation, bomb. Amazing. It's everything. The Kevyn Aucoin face palette, I really like the shade Beaming in the palette. It actually does really look very skin-like on the skin, like in person. It's stunning. Beaming, the shade Beam, beautiful. Flash, a little too icy for brown skin tones. I like the blush too. It leaves a beautiful flush on the skin. The sculpting shade is really nice in here as well, the deep one. But of course, like, I can't really use these two. Like, I might be able to use them on my eyes, but on the face, no. So this is okay for me. A little powdery, more powdery than I thought it would be for Kevyn Aucoin. I really like the mascara though. This is bomb for the bottom lashes. It makes them look so pretty and long, but not spidery. And I think this is going to be really, really pretty on my top lashes too when I'm not doing falsies. So yeah, little mini makeup review. Good morning, guys. I don't look as crusty as I thought I did. I slept with my hair in a bun last night because I'm going to be washing her today. So I'm trying to get with this whole like Instagram Reels thing. I've recorded stuff. So I've recorded things for Reels. I've recorded a lot of video content for Instagram. But when I try to post it, I have so many issues. Am I the only person? Because like I can't get past putting the music in the reel. It'll just like glitch out and freak out. And then I just get frustrated. So I actually have quite a bit of content that I've made for Instagram that I don't even feel like posting because every time I try to post it, it's an issue. But people complain about my feed though. I'm like, first of all, I know that I don't post like that. Like, I'm more of a stories person. I actually reach more people through my stories than I do like my actual feed. So I like posting in stories when I am on Instagram. I need to start making highlights for like things that you guys may want to go back and look at. But yeah, so I was going to do some Bantu knots today and do a reel of that. It's going to be a full unicurl wash day. I don't know if I'm gonna record a video or not. If I did a video, it would be like a fast, like sped up situation. I'm not really going to worry about filming hair content because, let's see, this is going up on Sunday. Yeah, so starting tomorrow, I'm going to be doing back to back uploads. Tomorrow is when you're seeing this, but tomorrow is like a week away for me. Because I'm going to be giving you guys basically a week of favorites for 2020. So it's going to be Monday through Saturday. So technically not a full week, but I wanted to do that so that you guys could get one last vlog for the season. I can't believe like it's really about to be Christmas up in here. Like I can't, it really is about to be Christmas. So I woke up, last night was rough, y'all. Like last night was crazy at work. Just everything. Almost had to, listen, I had a girl come in last night, pretty sure she was high, and just, I mean, busted in hostile. I thought I was gonna have to like tee up with somebody, because this is the thing, like for me, I'm the type of person who, if you mess with me, like I'll bite back. But if you mess with my team, oh, we're really gonna have a problem. I'm kind of a mama bear like that. You can say what you want to me all day, but if you mess with my girls, then we gonna fight. And sis really tried it last night. She really tried it last night. I have a lot of compassion for people who are in that situation because I know how real addiction is. And I thank God every day that I had resources and support and people around me to keep me from falling down that wagon, because I will just tell you this: you cannot be on oxycodone for an extended period of time and not have a problem with pain meds. I'm just being honest. You can't be on it that long and not have an issue. So I have a lot of compassion for people in that situation, but also, like, if you nuck, I'm a buck. Like, I'm just saying, like, in that situation, like, if you nuck, I'm a buck. So yes, this definitely, like, rolled up and tried to get cash for items that, you know, she had just, like, walked in and stolen, and then tried to get, like, tried to get really nasty with one of our cashiers. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. And it's so funny because my manager, bless her, she is very, like, she's definitely like that, like, wholesome older white lady. And so she's not really good at, like, seeing, like, what's in front of her face sometimes. And she was like, well, it was really weird because she didn't want to return it. She just wanted the cash. And she, like, left the stuff on the counter. And I was like, that's because she didn't pay for any of it. She ran in here and she stole it and tried to get the cash for it. So yeah, she's going to leave it here because it's not, like, she's not going to be able to get any money for it. Like, I'm pretty sure that she was coming off of a high and she was just trying to do whatever she could to get money so that she could, you know, restore that high. So, you know, it's like, you know, you have compassion for people, but at the same time, like, if I have to be on guard with you because you're trying to fight, then I'm gonna just have to do what I have to do. Because no, like, I completely understand how, like, obviously I've never done hard drugs, but just, like, the medications that I have been on, your whole personality is different whether you want it to be or not. And so I understand sometimes, like, you're not yourself and you do things that you probably never would do just your regular sober self. So you know, all of us up there at the time, we all young Black girls, and we like, sis, you really don't understand what's happening. But, you know, I mean, everyone comes from different places, different lanes. We've all seen different things, you know. So yeah, last night was a lot. And so I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't feel like cooking. I haven't treated myself to brunch in a while, so I decided I was going to treat myself to brunch. Every now and then, like, maybe once or twice a month, I will get brunch and just, like, have a me morning, you know. I'll usually turn on, like, a movie or something and just have brunch and hang out with Ellie. But I was already in here, so I figured I'd just sit down and talk to y'all. Y'all probably like, sis, you stay in this dining room. I promise I don't. It probably looks like I don't ever go anywhere or do anything, but, like, the times that I do go out to shop, the people are so awful that I don't even want to pull my camera out. Like, if you live in Winston, I'm sure you understand how difficult it is to shop right now. Like, everyone and their mom is out, and at a time where we need to be the most considerate of each other, like, everyone's just acting like assholes. Like, Winston has always low-key kind of had that mentality, but it's been really bad since COVID hit. And, like, trying to vlog in this climate, it's just too much. And not only that, but, like, I did some Christmas shopping the other day. And I was, like, getting presents for my mom. There's some things. I was in Target for a good minute. I did a Target run and I did an Ulta run. But I also ended up not recording because car broke down. Battery died. So between the hectic nature of the Target on Haynes Mall Boulevard and also finding out that our battery was dead, yeah, it wasn't even worth showing. And Ulta is just, y'all know how I feel about Ulta. I only went in there because I needed brow products, because we were standing there waiting for the guy to come to look at the car. And I was like, well, instead of standing outside, I'm just going to take my coffee and I'm just going to go into Ulta, because I ran out of brow products last week. There's actually a clip that I didn't put in the vlog last week because it was having issues popping up. I might put that clip in before this, and I'll just put a little note. I'm sure y'all want to know what I'm eating. So I ordered First Watch. I probably got more food than I should have, but that's fine, because then I'll just eat part of it later. I'll probably only eat half of each thing I have, but I didn't really know like what I wanted. Like I knew I wanted pancakes, but I didn't know like what size I wanted. I haven't had grits in a minute, so I got some cheese grits from First Watch. I don't know if First Watch is like a mainstream thing, but they just popped up out here, and they actually do really good brunch. And I got some lemon ricotta pancakes, very tasty, and they have this $1 million bacon. I don't think I'm gonna eat this today. I'm probably gonna eat it tomorrow. But that bacon is good though. But I have a recipe that's similar. It's not even really a recipe. I just kind of made it up myself. That I actually think is better than theirs, but I digress. So I just stopped in there to get some brow stuff because I had a 20% off coupon for Ulta. And I was going to get my dip brow because I think it's All Things Moelle. I'd put like an Instagram poll about what people's favorite brow products were. And she mentioned dip brow. And I was like, you know what? I haven't used that in a hot minute. So I was going to get dip brow. They didn't have any. So I got Brow Wiz instead. I don't want to sit here and talk too long. There was one thing I wanted to show y'all because I got my Camille Rose package today. And I just can't handle y'all. She came out with a whole collection for the honey line. And at the time, I didn't realize there was a deep conditioner. So by the time I had checked out, it was sold out. Like I went back to look, so I was like, wait, there's a deep conditioner? Because I wasn't paying no attention. And there is a deep conditioner. So I got the Honeycomb Curl Whip, the texture defining super cream with nettle. Y'all, how beautiful is this packaging? I think Janelle won for the packaging. Like the nozzle. I love this. I feel like stuff like this, I don't get to use as much as I would like. And I like that it's in this type of pump packaging because air can't get to it. And I feel like it's going to last me way longer than some of my other creams because of it not hitting air. But I was like checking out the texture and it feels so good and it smells. It's on my arm. It smells so good. Oh my God. I can't wait to use this. This is going to be so good. And I have a feeling that this is going to motivate me to get some of the other products. But I can't lie. The name is what got me. The super cream aspect, because I remember back in the day when my hair was shorter, I used to love the Diva Curl Super Cream. Like I could just put that in my hair and let it dry and like diffuse for the last like 15 minutes of drying, and my hair was so beautiful. I don't know if I'll be able to use this like that because I was able to use that as a one and done wash and go product, but it does say you can use it for twists, braid outs, all that good stuff. Section hair and apply generously on freshly washed and conditioned strands. Maybe used to moisturize and set braids, twists, and bantu knots. And it says it's a defining super cream infused with honey and nettle, crafted to boost shine, eliminate frizz, and hold styles in place. Free of parabens and phthalates. I think Janelle won it for the packaging for me this year. I love this packaging. I'm seeing more companies do packaging like this. I noticed Natural Club is putting their products in packaging like this. And just seeing how that line is evolving is really making me want to try it more. I've always wanted to try Natural Club, but seeing how she is adjusting her packaging really makes me want to try it more. So I am hyped to use this. And I have the feeling I'm going to be getting more products in the collection. Judging by the ingredients, these are not, the ingredients list is not reminiscent of a lot of the launches that she's done that have been her website only. The ingredients in this definitely look more like what you would see from her mass market products. So I have the feeling that she went ahead and with this line formulated for the store. I have the feeling that these are going to hit the shelves at some point, because looking at the ingredients, I don't think she's gonna have to change anything. I would be surprised if she changed anything with these. If you shop Camille Rose a lot and you know kind of what her formulations look like when it's just, you know, online only, fresh, new, exclusive, and then how they can tend to change when they hit the shelves. And all of that is regulation. Like, all of that is based on how you have to formulate for mass market. You can't not have preservatives in a product that's going on a shelf that has water in it. There's certain standards that you have to set. And so whenever you're formulating for mass market, it's not just you anymore. There is a chemist that you have to go through. And so Janelle mentions a lot that she and her chemist kind of butt heads sometimes, because there are things that she wants, but there are things that that chemist has to make sure are there for that product to be mass market ready. I've gotten questions. Are you going to do a haul? Are you going to do a haul? Guys, I got to wait for products to come in. Products I can't do the haul if I ain't got the products. I mean, what is a haul without the products? I'm probably going to go get my computer and find something to watch. And then I'm going to go upstairs and start to prep my hair for this Bantu night out and see if maybe I can record a reel that's actually going to get posted. So yeah. Hey y'all, so it's night time. I am just heading in the kitchen to get some more tea. See if I can find a good place to prop you guys up. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to be kind of quiet because the fan is in bed. The doors are closed, but so this is how the Bantu Knot Out turned out, and I only used Unicurl products. So I shampooed, deep conditioned, moisturized, and blew my hair out, and then actually set the knots with the 4-in-1 styler. So hopefully that reel will work out so you guys can actually see the process. But I love it. It's nice and fluffy. I like doing a middle part when my hair is fluffy. If it's not fluffy, it just kind of looks like a mushroom, and I feel like I look like Toad from Mario Kart. So yeah, this came out really pretty. The makeup came out really pretty too. I might put some glamour shots in here for you because you can't really see it, but I used the Pat McGrath quad in companion with the Midnight Sun palette from Pat McGrath. I used those two together. Beautiful eye look. The lashes are House of Lashes Iconic Lights. And everything is so beautiful. The foundation is the Pat McGrath foundation, and I think it looks pretty damn good. I don't know about y'all, but even like in this really bad lighting, it looks really good. It's so skin-like. So this is the same base that I had in the makeup clips when this vlog started. I need to go to the store and get some salad mix, because you know that you've been low on veggies when you're craving them hardcore. I think a lot of times, like, we forget to buy veggies sometimes because my dad can't eat most of them. So it's kind of hard being super conscious of like cooking for a whole family, but also cooking for someone who can't have most of the things that you like need. So I usually buy my groceries separate from the family, like the things that I eat throughout the week. So like meal preps and stuff like that. But definitely, I guess I'm not really like a New Year's resolution person. I feel like people say this, but then they're like, I just want to like set goals and things I want to do in the new year. But I mean, that's a New Year's resolution. Like, stop trying to pretend like you're different. I feel like people who are like, oh, I'm not like those other girls, are just so much like all those other girls that they don't want to be like. It's like, it's okay. It's all right. I think some people fight so hard to be unique that they just look like assholes. But definitely coming in the new year, I want to work on my diet. Not that it's consistently bad, but this is the thing. You know, we talked about my health issues in the last vlog. I spent a year and a half struggling to eat because eating was painful. I got very accustomed to not being able to eat, which is problematic, right? Oh, by the way, the tea that I'm gonna have tonight, do I want this one? My stomach's kind of hurting, so I think I might have my peppermint tea. I've been drinking this Twinings winter spice herbal tea. This has apple, cinnamon, cardamom, and clove, and it's really, really good. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more boxes from Harris Teeter when we go to the store, because this is really good. And I have 5 packets left, but I usually steep these 2 at a time because I like my tea strong. But so for me, I'm going to do the Smith Tea Maker's peppermint leaf tea. If you have endo and you struggle with upset stomach, if your endo affects your digestive tract, then I highly suggest the peppermint tea. Very soothing. This is one of the strongest peppermint teas that I've ever tried. It's naturally sweet, so you don't need any sugar, honey, anything like that. You can add it if you want to. Every now and then I'll add a little bit of honey, but it's great for upset stomachs. So a lot of times I'll wake up in the morning and my stomach is bothering me, which is another reason why I also struggle with eating. I'll drink this, and then usually I'll kind of get my stomach in gear. And these, you only need one sachet because it's strong. And also another really good one to have for all my ladies is raspberry leaf. I think Traditional Medicinals has one. This is my last one of my yogi. I've been drinking this a lot since I've been off my meds. It helps a lot with the intermittent cramping, because you know, if you struggle with endo really bad, then you don't just cramp during your periods. Like, you cramp all the time. So this helps a lot. My friend Camille, hi love, if you're watching this, I love you. She's amazing. She is a doula, and she is just so well versed in a lot of home remedies and medicines. And she sent me a link to this tincture that she said I might like, so I'm gonna try that as well, because I feel like that really might, like, if there's a time for me to have anything like that, it's now. So I think I'm going to try that as well and see how I like it. But back to what I was saying. So because of that, I'm very used to not being able to eat, and that whole situation with not really being able to eat or feeling comfortable eating, like, I would spend a whole day uncomfortable, and then like I would have to eat because it would hurt for my stomach to growl, and so I would eat a lot. So it's kind of led to, like, I guess kind of binge eating, like not intentionally. it just kind of led to that, you know what I mean? So I can go a whole day and forget to eat, which is why it's so difficult for me to meal prep, because I'll meal prep and I'll just go the whole day not even thinking about the food that I have in the fridge. It'll just sit there. I just want to like do better with that, because the working out is not the hard part for me. I love working out, even though it's harder for me to work out at home. I don't really like working out at home. I like being at the gym. So this is kind of difficult because I don't do really well with at-home workout situations. But the working out part isn't difficult for me. If I'm near a gym or I have a workout video or something, I'm going to go work out. Like, I love being active. I'm active at my job all the time. That's not the difficult part. It's the encouraging myself to eat part. So the majority of my choices, like food choices, are healthy choices, but it's like it kind of doesn't matter if you don't eat in general. And that's my issue. So I think it's just like a psychological byproduct of the situation that I was in. So that's been difficult, but I think my tea is good. Yeah, she's nice and Zork. I like my tea strong, which is probably no surprise because I drink coffee all the time. Take you guys upstairs with me. We'll chat for a little bit more before I go to bed. Okay, this lighting looks atrocious, but that's okay. It's not like we're doing anything important. I also got this sent to me from Glow Recipe. They dropped a new serum. This is their Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops, Ultimate Glow and Brightening. This has watermelon, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. This is their highlighting serum. So they sent this to me via Octoly. Shout out to them. I get really cool stuff from different brands through Octoly. This is kind of supposed to be like a daytime situation. I'm definitely probably going to use this tomorrow. Let me show you guys what it looks like. I was really hyped to get my hands on this because it went very quickly on Octoly, but that's what she looks like. Comes with 1.3 fluid ounces, and it has a nice pump. So this is so cute. It literally looks like a little watermelon juice drop. I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to put this on underneath my my treatments tonight. Let's do it. I'm gonna go take my makeup off and wash my face, put my hair back and do all of that, and then I'll come back and I'll use this in my skincare tonight because this sounds really, really nice, and then I'll use it tomorrow so I can kind of gauge how it works. So I'll be right back. Okay, so my skin is nice and clean. Let's do some eye cream. I'm just using up this little point perk I got of the Tatcha Silk Peony. Ellie's fussing at me because nighttime is our time. She wants me to get in the bed. But I have to clean off the bed because I have a bunch of shit in the bed. Hair products and... I don't know, those of you who like do reviews, or like if you're a YouTuber and people really like your videos where you're like rolling out all the products and comparing and, you know, talking about different things, and you know that it gets very messy very quick. So I'm gonna spot treat. I have some spots here. I'm just spot treating active breakouts. Those dark marks you see are breakouts that have faded. Unfortunately, I have started to get old ones to fade, and then now I have new ones. I think my face is going to be like this until I'm back on my meds. Of course, it's exacerbated by the mask, but yes, honey. I have a lot of hormonal acne. Let's get into this Watermelon Glow Dewdrops. I think I'm gonna do 2 pumps. I tried this on the back of my hand and it was a little sticky, but I'm gonna put my Even Tone night treatment over it. It does feel really nice though. I can't see like putting this on my eyes, but I really wanted to try their other serum, the hyaluronic acid. So depending on how I like this, because this is supposed to be like, when I saw it on Octoly, they marketed it more as like skincare and makeup, you know, like a priming step, a glowy step, and that's really how it's marketed on the package. So, because it talks a lot about how it's supposed to kind of give you that glass skin effect, which it definitely does, like brighten the skin. I don't know if I'm going to get any long-term benefits from it. I think I did a little too much. I'm like a little red from exfoliating, but we'll see. I think this is definitely a product that I'm mainly going to use for prior to my makeup application or on my days off, just for some extra hydration. And then I'm going to go into my Even Tone night treatment. This is supposed to help fade the appearance of dark marks and sunspots. This has 2% hydroquinone, and I don't think this is a retinol. I find retinol to be a little bit more effective for me. This works really well, especially if you have super sensitive skin and retinol kind of tears your face up. This is a really, really good option. It works, but it's not as quick as my Rapid Repair spot treatment, even though that is a spot treatment. So it's made to work quicker. It's just made to function differently. This definitely takes time, but it does work. It's a lot better for sensitive skin types, and I can fit it into my routine the exact same way. So I wasn't going out of my way to try this. I actually picked it up in a kit because half the things that I needed in my skincare regimen were in that kit and they were sold out on their own. So I just bought the kit and that was in it. So I replaced my dark spot treatment with this, but I'm probably going to be out of this soon in the next couple of weeks. So I'll go back to the dark spot treatment, and honestly, I like both. One is just stronger than the other, but in a different way. And then I always finish off the nights where I use my dark spot products. I use my Belief Aqua Bomb sleeping mask. Let's see. But I like to use this sleeping mask because it's very cooling and it literally seals the product in. And it has a pillow-proof formula. That's how they market it, and it really is. So a lot of sleeping masks either cause me to break out or they stick to my pillow. Once this dries down, like that's it. It doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't soak into my pillowcases. It's great. Yeah, that's the skincare. This does add an extra glow. So I do like that. I'm always glowy before I go to bed, but I'm extra glowy right now. So I'm kind of feeling this. I'm just gonna add some of my Rose Petal Soft Lip Cream from Fresh. This is what I already had on, so I'm just gonna follow suit. Probably gonna go downstairs and fill up my water cup because I like to sip on water while I'm watching something. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I think I might watch This Christmas because that's been up on Netflix for a minute and I haven't watched it this season. It's not like my favorite Christmas movie ever, but I still really enjoy it. Oh, I also got a new book in. This is from Alyssa Cole. I love her book, When No One Is Watching. I actually put this in my holiday gift guide, so if you are looking for a good read, either for yourself or for someone as a gift, you need to get this because it's amazing. So I said, why not get into her romance novels? I've always heard really amazing things about her romance novels. So this is her new Runaway Royal series, and it's called How to Catch a Queen. And I mean, these people are just like, they are beautiful. They're gorgeous. So I didn't even read the description. I just knew that I wanted to get it because I really like Alyssa Cole. So I'm not going to start this tonight. I'm working on Lost. And then I also pulled, what else did I pull to read? Oh, Transcendent Kingdom from Ya Gyasi. I'm going to start that today too. So I'm like almost halfway through Lost. I feel like Kristen and PC Cast did a really good job of reprising the House of Night series in a way that keeps it interesting. Because I will say, like, I've been working on Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and I love Cassandra Clare's writing, but it's taking so long to get to the point. And you guys know how lengthy those Mortal Instruments books are. Like, that whole series, very, very long. Okay, the other ones were long, but they sucked you in. Like, there was a rhyme or reason to the length, and I feel like she's taking way too long to introduce us to these characters, and I'm not really learning a lot about them. It's not that interesting, and I'm like, Cassandra. I think she had another writer on this one, though, and I don't know if it's maybe that. But the development of these characters is taking way too damn long for me. So I just had to put it down, and I will return to it. Because sometimes it takes a minute to get into the book, and then like you get a good ways in and you're good. Like Children of Blood and Bone, I was hooked to it immediately, and then there was like a point in the first, like in the second and third chapter where I kind of like slightly lost interest, and then after that I was Gucci, and it was amazing. My mom kind of had that same experience with the book, but it's an amazing book. But yeah, Cassandra Clare, I don't know what she's doing with that. I really don't. But I feel like Kristen and PC Cast did a really great job reprising the House of Night series in a way that made it interesting and allowed us to hold on to the nature and the love that we had for the old characters while also introducing us to newer characters, because basically the Otherworld series is literally like an Otherworld. So you have a lot of the same characters literally in a different world than the traditional, you know, Zoe and her pack of people. And basically her little brother Kevin in this other world is the equivalent of her. Like, he is supposed to kind of save the world like she did. And it's a lot, but the way that it was done was so great and so on point. And it's kind of nice to be introduced to her brother in a different light. Obviously he's not her brother, you know, but to have that character and to see his love for his sister, which is something that didn't really exist for Zoe in the original House of Night series, it's really nice to see. So I really like the way that they did that. It's actually interesting. I haven't been able to put the books down. And when I get paid on Friday, I'm going to go ahead and order the third one in the series because why not? And just like that, I've got a quiet kitty. Y'all see how good she is when she gets what she wants. All about her. It's all about you, isn't it, sweetie? Alright. It's gonna be my spot for the evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello, lovely people. I just got home from work. Mom's over here getting her evening drink. I just wanted to come in and close off the vlog. I know that it hasn't been super interesting this week. You guys basically heard me talk. I did like a little bit of skincare. But that was about it. But I haven't been feeling well this week, and you know, life of a teacher. Mom's been working hard with the kiddos, so yeah, it's been a weird week. I had a flare-up at work today, and that was awkward. So I'm really tired. But can we just talk about the fact that I've had this Bantu knot in all week? Can you believe that? You know, usually if I do my hair like this, I wash it out in like 2 days.
I know.
But it's lined up really well. I've like re-knotted it every other night. And that seems to kind of be doing the trick. But I wore it to work today. I was on the floor for half the day, and then I was on the door for half the day. And it held up really well. So I did all unicurl to set this the first day, and then the rest of the week I've just been using a little bit of the Camille Rose Aloe Butter Gel, just like literally just tapping my finger in and applying it to the section and retwisting it when I decide to retwist it, and it looks really good, surprisingly. I got a lot of compliments today. It's nice to switch it up every now and then. It's just when you have a job you don't like, you don't want to look cute for them. That's how I feel. Like, if I don't like being here, then why do I want to show up looking cute? Like, you gotta say, at least at Soma, I got cute for Soma. Yeah, most days, I got cute for Soma. You did. I really got cute for Soma when I worked in Raleigh, because I loved my boss. Mm-hmm. So, like, we were all up in there looking fly as hell, because we all loved working together. So we just had that kind of environment. Like, we all came in looking fly. We all came in complimenting each other. You know, it was just that kind of vibe. Not that I didn't love my coworkers at the one here in Winston, but our boss was the issue. Sis was crazy. Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much why I don't really do styles throughout the week. Also, up until COVID hit, they would put me on the floor a lot, and I would come home sweaty and nasty. Which, I mean, it could be worse. When I was, you know, doing my field job, I would come home covered in dirt. You remember that time I had a sinus infection because I had a bunch of red clay stuck up my nose?
Oh my gosh.
That really happened, y'all. I had like a bunch of red clay like up my nose. Because we were transplanting in the field, I think. And you have to have 2 people like behind the transplanter to go in and make sure all the plants are like in and make sure they don't get, you know, trampled. And so I was one of the people behind the tractor that transplants. And at the time we were out of the mask that you put over your face. So we were just kind of winging it. And I thought I was good. Shit, that next week I was like, y'all, I feel like I'm gonna die. I was like, y'all, I can't come to work. I had a sinus infection. I think I went to the doctor and I blew my nose and it was just all red clay. Like, it was literally just red clay. So yeah, I like doing dirty jobs though. Like, I'm girly when I'm not, you know, in my element, but I like doing dirty jobs. That's true. I was like that girl that was playing in the mud and sticking rocks in her mouth and stuff. Oh no. Do you remember that time Grandpa came and took the rocks? You came home? When I was little, I loved the rocks in the driveway. Like, when I was little, for like the longest time, up until I was like 5? Like 4 or 5, we didn't have a paved driveway. It was just rocks and gravel. And one day my grandpa came and picked them up. It took him away and we got it paved, and I was so salty. I was probably the saltiest kid on the planet that day.
Oh yeah, you were hot.
I probably resented him for a good week for taking my rocks.
Where are my rocks?
I was really hurt, y'all. So yeah, I like dirty jobs, even though y'all see me getting prissy on here. you know, all cute and stuff. I actually am kind of like a gritty girl. I've always been slightly tomboyish too. In a weird way. Like, I've always been like glitter and Lisa Frank and rainbows, but I'm also like, but I'll still get in the mud and come home dirty, and I'm still like
worms
that. And snakes.
And other things.
All sorts of stuff. I love animals. We had someone today bring in the cutest chocolate lab puppy. He was so cute. I love it when people bring dogs in the store, even though I know like people aren't supposed to. I mean, we're not allowed to say anything. At least we've been told that we're not allowed to say anything. Like, you're technically not allowed to ask.
If it's a service animal,
right? The only time we can say anything is if like the dog does something. So like one time,
the dog jump up
we had we were dropping a rug for a customer, and this lady was walking by with her dog, and the dog walked over and shat on the rug. That's the only time we've ever made a customer buy something. It was like a $200 rug, and she just let the dog come over and take a crap on it.
Well, I bet did she come back? But when she came back, that dog
she came back, but dog won't with her. She knew better. Well, because she was out $200. I'm sure she said never again.
That was a $200 lesson.
Yup. So let that be a lesson to folks. Don't let your dog come in there if they're not well trained. But it's just crazy to me because people will have dogs in there that act crazy, but people will bring puppies in there and they are so good. Like, I have one customer, she has a golden doodle puppy. Her name is Luna. And she brings her in just to, like, kind of socialize her because she can't take her to the dog park. And she'll just let me hold her. Like, I'll just be up there at the greeter station with a little puppy, and Rebecca will be like, and I'm like, I'm enjoying myself. But the puppies that come in are so good.
You don't tell her I'm interacting with my customer.
I'm like, this is my customer, Luna. She would like to be held. It's so funny, though, because she always, like, licks my chin, and she's like, there's supposed to be a face here, but I got the mask on. So she looks at it confused, because she's like, there's supposed to be a face here. But, yeah, so that's really been our week, y'all. I haven't had anything to show. I tried to power film for my week of uploads. That was, y'all, the tripod broke in the middle of me filming. Yeah, so I figure we just come in, and you want to stick your head in and say bye to everybody. That'll be it for this week's vlog. There's Mom. We just wanted to come in and kind of finish things off because I know you haven't really seen much this week, but we have plans because we're still going to do Festival of Lights. I do want to make some beef soup, some beef vegetable soup this week. So I do want to show you guys that. I never showed you guys the chicken because I never made it. I was so sick, like, yesterday and the day before that I didn't even want to think about cooking. Like, the thought of seeing raw chicken literally hurt my soul. I wasn't able to eat a full meal until, like, 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and that was because my stomach growling was more painful than than it was before, so I kind of had to eat. But I don't think we're gonna end up doing that because Christmas is what, Friday? Yeah, so I mean, we might, but if we do stew,
we got lasagna to make.
Yes, we're doing lasagna for Christmas, so we're gonna show you guys that. I think Christmas morning we're gonna do an eggnog bread pudding. And I think we need to figure out what day we're gonna do Festival of Lights, because that'll probably be the day that I do the stew. But yeah, I've been at work just hearing where the money resides in my head all day. That's where I'm gonna be in 2020. Where the money resides. Mom's tired of me, but anyway. This is good night. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog. I'm sorry it wasn't more entertaining, but sis been over here low-key dying. But we'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll have so much more to share, from stew to making cookies, maybe drinking some wine. Yeah. Yes, she's going to be off work, so we're actually going to be in the same location for more than like 2 hours. So yeah, y'all have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.